have Mr. Hargrove. You come to the podium. Mr. Hargrove wants to speak on the Armory resolution.
Okay.
You have 3 minutes.
Say go. Michael Hargrove, 2012 Alice Street here in town. You'll have to excuse the some of the wording here. I've only had 30 minutes between the planning session earlier and then tonight's speaking session here to make some notes on what I heard earlier in the planning session. I understand you're voting tonight to proceed with the master plan on the Armory project on Garlington Avenue. Essentially, it's for the Waycross Police Department, the Special Operations Unit. However, if you look at the master plan and read the contracts and all the prior paperwork that's been generated, I've noticed that it's not only a development project for the Special Operations Unit for the Police Department, but it's also a complete redevelopment plan for the Armory complex itself, the entire 6-7 acres. Well and good, but obviously there's a lot of money to be spent down the road on this type of project. And I'll tell you, speaking from a citizen here in town, I don't know of any quicker way to kill a future tax ballot initiative than to let any of the citizens think you're going to be pouring tax money down into a muddy hole.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor. He has expounded beyond. This is not what the City Commission is contemplating by.
No.
Is a official public action this morning. This is an action on the resolution simply to approve a contract with the architect for the 2 outbuildings for the police department. That's all this involves. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's out of order because he's not talking about remarks on an official action.
Mr. Mayor, I'm addressing
So
the
all
order.
comments, remarks, and questions made by commissioners, staff, or persons in attendance shall address the item or the motion that is being discussed or pertinent to the resolution, ordinance, or agenda before the commission. And at this point, our only concern and consideration is the WPD's 2 points.
The resolution is to approve a contract with the architect to do drawings for the renovation of 2 pre-engineered buildings, not the Armory, the buildings that sit next to it, for housing the police special operations unit, and that is it.
Well, the point of order here is that the master plan includes all of that, in which I addressed.
No, sir. No, sir. Once he spoke and I said well spoken, then that ends that conversation.
Okay,
So if
I'll
there's
move on.
more to the conversation besides that, then that would require a seat.
All right, so well, that being said then, you'll probably vote yes anyway on the resolution that we're addressing. And that's well and good. But you do have a vote coming up for another splosh. And so,
That's not a conversation that was given the conversation here. So I think that would conclude your conversation.
well, I think you should conclude the vote on this resolution as well, just for the fact that it's a little muddied right now as far as its scope.
I thank you for your conversation.
And I thank you for the time.